We bop and hippity hop. I'm as happy as I can be. Whoa, boom, boom, and hippity zoom. Love is sweet, love is man, works one. We bop and hippity hop. I'll never be a millionaire. Whoa, boom, boom, and hippity zoom. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I don't care.
All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Brandon Scott, and I am gay. No, obviously, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I am gay. Well, hopefully you know that. I film every other video with my boyfriend, so
If you don't know, now you know.
I thought one cool way to jump into the booktube community is to do a tag video. One of the tag videos that I thought to do was the LGBTQ+ BookTube Tag. This tag was created by Danica Lee Ellis. I will link her channel down below. However, the first time I saw this tag was not on her channel. It was on the channel The Boy Who Cried Books. So let's just jump right on into the tag, and I hope you enjoy it. How do I identify? So I am a cisgendered gay man. I don't mind the term queer. A lot of people are kind of averse to it and don't really like the term queer, which I kind of get because it did have this negative connotation for so long. But I don't mind queer, I embrace it. But yeah, I usually just tell people I'm gay. Favorite gay books or authors. So, for those of you who don't know, I just came out a year and a half ago. Before that, I was very against the LGBTQ+ community, which I regret deeply. But it was because of so much self-hatred and my surroundings telling me how to feel about a certain group of people. So I tried to stay away from LGBTQ+ literature and media in general because I was trying to denounce that part of myself. I'm not gay, I swear. But I am. But recently I have bought a lot of LGBTQ+ literature. Not as much as I'd like. I would love to read more. Well, I've read one all the way through, but yeah, I need to read more. But I'm going to be including books with gay characters in them, but also books that I felt had a kind of homoerotic undertone. And some of these I wrote papers on in college, even before I came out. Look at me. I have, this is like my gay section right here, as you can tell. The first book I have is On Being Different by Merle Miller, and it has a foreword by Dan Savage and an afterword by Charles Kaiser. As you can tell, I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was so much that I just had to annotate, like just loved it. Next, I have Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Now, I read this before I came out as well. I just thought it was a contemporary book about two guys being friends, and it was that, and then some more. So I need to go back and reread this and see what I think now that I'm out and proud. I started, but have not finished yet, They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I am I guess a very fickle person when it comes to books. I flip-flop all the time, so I'll start something and then just be like, I'm not really feeling it right now, and then start something else. I need to get out of the habit of that because I've started so many books that I haven't finished, but I just unhauled a bunch, which I wish I would have made a video about. I unhauled like 75-ish books. So now I just kept the ones that I know I'm going to read. And so this is one of those, so I hope to get to this soon. Another one that I've started, as you know, is What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. Again, hope to finish this one soon because I am really enjoying it. I am on page 173, and yeah, I'm really hoping that everything goes well. One of my favorite series of all time, the Gone series by Michael Grant. I read this when I was through the ages of middle and high school. This one came out when I was in 6th grade, read it in 6th grade, then 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade. So yeah, really loved these books. They were my everything for so long. They're so thick. And I even have the first 3 books in the series signed for Brandon, Michael Grant. Met him in person, he was great. We got to talk to him about certain characters and which one were our favorites and stuff, because literally it was just me and the friend that I brought to the signing that were there with him because he was really small at the time. And yeah, it was just so cool getting to have that one-on-one conversation about an author's work with him. I'm definitely sure that there is one gay character in this book series, and her name is Decca, and she is a lesbian, and I love her. She was just my everything. She was probably one of my favorite characters in the entire series, and she also occurs in the spinoff series Monster. So from what I've heard, I haven't read that one. I need to read that one too. But yes, Gone, one of my favorites. If you haven't read it, read it. It's amazing. The new covers are beautiful, but I cannot bring myself to rid myself of these gorgeous, they're not really gorgeous, but to me they are because it's so nostalgic. These editions, because they're just so nostalgic and I love them. And it's Sam and Astrid. Love it. Another one that I read that has a gay character in it is City of Bones. Obviously everyone and their mother has read this book series. I have actually only read the first book. I have the entire series, as you can see right here, but I haven't read them yet. So I need to. But Alec and Magnus, one of everyone's favorite relationships ever. I need to read more about it, so I will do that soon. Another one that I've started that has a gay character is Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. What I've read so far is amazing, and they're making a Netflix show out of it, so I need to get on this really soon. The next one I have here is one of those that has those kind of homoerotic undertones to me, and it is The Long Walk by Richard Bachman, aka Stephen King. So for those of you who don't know, Stephen King wrote under a pseudonym for a while, and this was one of the books that he wrote. The Son of Neptune, so the Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Heroes of Olympus series. I don't know if it happens in any of the other ones because I haven't read them. This is the one I'm currently reading in the Heroes of Olympus series. Again, I tell you, like, I start them and never finish them. But I was like over halfway finished with the Son of Neptune. Let's see. I was on page 259. If you are worried about spoilers for this series, just skip ahead. But Nico is gay. So cool. Going along with Percy Jackson and the Olympians, we have Metamorphoses by Ovid. I read this for my mythology class in college, my freshman year of college. And there are a lot of stories about male gods having sex with male humans, and that's, I mean, okay. There's also stories of bestiality, so that's not okay. But, you know, the homoeroticism I'm cool with. Another one that I got very like homoerotic vibes from was Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. I also wrote a psychoanalysis essay on the homoeroticism present in this book during my sophomore year of college, which again was before I came out, so be proud of me. But yeah, Fight Club. It is just very, very homoerotic, but also mind twisty everywhere else. But I've read this book twice now, and I enjoy it, so if you haven't read it, check it out. Next, we have another one that has those kind of undertones of homoeroticism, and that is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I've only read 30 pages of it. Again, guys, don't yell at me. I know, I can't really say I've read these, but what I've read so far, very homoerotic. The Inferno by Dante Alighieri, whatever. One of my, probably my favorite classic of all time. So good. I read this during my sophomore year of college as well. But this one kind of takes a bad turn for the homosexuals in this book because they're in hell. The last physical book that I have here is Winger by Andrew Smith. There's a gay side character in this, and you know, things happen, and I may or may not be crying right now, but it's okay. I also have some LGBTQ plus novels on my Kindle, but I'm not really gonna show you those. Off the top of my head, I can think of Queer There and Everywhere, which is another nonfiction piece about LGBTQ plus people who made history. How often do you talk about LGBTQ plus books on your channel? I've not really been posting a lot of books on my channel, but that will change soon. However, if you want to watch my book update on What If It's Us, you can do that. I talk about LGBTQ plus things there. But also, I did a Vlogmas where I talk about a few books in that, but just for a brief time. Favorite LGBTQ plus booktubers. So again, I'm not really subscribed to that many of them. The ones that I am subscribed to are 1, The Boy Who Cried Books, Peter Likes Books, Damien, Elias, I watch his videos. Elias is probably the LGBTQ plus person I watch most frequently. But he just recently changed his name to Elias. So if you're confused who I'm talking about, just type in Elias BookTube on YouTube and you will find him. And he just recently came out to his family and I guess officially to the channel as well. So congratulations, that's so awesome. Another thing is I'm not 100% sure which people are LGBTQ+, so I don't want to assume and I don't want to out anyone who isn't ready to tell everyone that they are a certain way. So yeah, if you have any more suggestions for me, please link them down below because I would love to find more LGBTQ+ people to subscribe to on BookTube because I think that would be amazing and it would definitely help me in finding more LGBTQ+ books. My first time encountering an LGBTQ+ character in a work of fiction and literature, the Gone series by Michael Grant. I read these in middle school and that was my first doorway to seeing LGBTQ+ people in a positive light, and I was so thankful for that. More so now than I was then. Then I was just kind of awkward reading it, like, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, she has a crush on Brianna. That's a girl. But now I love it. So, but yeah, I'm so thankful that I got to see Decca in this. Anything else I would like to add? I would like to add that I talk about LGBTQ+ things all the time on my channel. Like I said, I film videos with my boyfriend all the time. I'm constantly talking about being gay. And yeah, I'm especially now that I'm going to start making more videos, there will be a lot more LGBTQ+ things that I can talk about, like discussion videos or tag videos that I think are funny. And definitely more books and movies for me to read and review. As for music, that's another thing I do on my channel. So many of my favorite musicians and bands identify as LGBTQ+, and I am going to be sharing that on my channel as well. And like I said, movies, like Call Me By Your Name is one of my favorite movies of all time. Obviously, I have the book. I haven't read it though, so that's why I haven't included it in this video. But Love, Simon was also really cute. The Normal Heart, Brokeback Mountain, like, oh my god, there's so many. I really want to see The Miseducation of Cameron Post. I also want to read that one, so I need to get on that. That is it for this video though. I'm not going to be tagging anyone, like I said, because I don't really know a lot of LGBTQ+ booktubers, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. I post most of the videos, but I also have some with my boyfriend, and he is hella sexy. So if you want to see an amazingly beautiful man, then, you know, tune into some other videos of mine because that's not what this is. I will see you all next time. Bye. Stay close to everyone. Lock that up. Okay. Let's see. Is this better? That's a little better, right? You can at least see my shirt. Okay, look at me get shit right. Other people's names most of the time. So, you know, there's that. Sorry, I'm trying to like fix my hair. So, you know, there's that. But, sorry, I was just rudely interrupted by my boyfriend. He was just calling about stuff to get at the store because I'm recording while he's out because he could not care less about this book stuff. But I cannot